Hi everybody, we're here in Darien, Connecticut at a recently completed wine cellar, and we thought we'd talk a little bit more about the collection versus the wine cellar itself. I think you've seen many of our videos and we walk you through construction phases and styles of racking. We thought that'd be a little redundant, and we also wanted to emphasize this amazing collection that this individual has. It spans decades and countries, obviously France, all the important regions, California, Italy. He's got big California cabs here, Diamond Creek from 1980. I think a lot of people wouldn't think that a California, a New World wine, would hold up this long. That wine is amazing at this age. This is fantastic. He's got a case of this. I don't know if you're able to actually see this label from the camera shot. This is a 1943 Sauterne. He's got stuff all over like this. If I started pulling bottles out, each one would be kind of a, oh wow, he's got one of those. And we just thought it would be fun to take a look at the collection. And obviously the wine cellar is a nice, like we like to say, Joseph and Curtis, every great collection deserves a gallery. This is, by all accounts, a great collection, and I think we gave him a nice gallery to display it. This table was custom built by us. As you can see, it's got a large cavity in the center with a glass top, which allows him to put wine bottles, antique corkscrews, just wine memorabilia that he and his wife kind of accumulate over the years with their wine and travel experiences. It's got two drawers on either end. We left the pulls off the drawers because his wife may want to find something decorative for that. This light fixture his wife picked, I think, locally at an antique store here in Connecticut. Goes beautifully with the room. There's a ladder behind you, behind the photographer, pardon me, which you can't see, but we'll at some point get a shot of that. Again, we custom built that for the space. It rolls. It gives the homeowner access to these higher elevations. Again, these are very, in some cases, very old, expensive bottles of wine, and rather than kind of reach in a precarious way and grab a bottle, this gives him access to safely grab these bottles, organize things like that. We'll go to a shot of that in a little bit of that ladder. The sconces, again, were chosen by his wife. We had some. She chose some others. They're absolutely beautiful. They were then repeated on the outside of the cellar where we did a stone facade, which we'll show you towards the end of this. So this collection is probably upwards of 4,000 bottles. I think the homeowner is not quite sure himself in terms of what the exact numbers are. But it's obviously a substantial collection. These racks, you may not be able to see this from the camera shot, but these racks are all actually double deep. So anything that you see here has a bottle behind it, in most cases a bottle behind it. So all double deep racking. We were able to get his capacity by expanding the original footprint of the room. And it turned out as an absolute beautiful space, and still enough room, as you can see, for a large, this is a 3x6 tasting table that they'll eventually put a couple stools around, and from time to time can do tastings in here and enjoy the room as something beyond just wine storage. This is the ladder we mentioned a little bit earlier in the segment. I just wanted to get a shot of this. It rolls, obviously. These casters, which I don't know if Neil's panning down, but these casters lock. So they lock and unlock and allow you to kind of move this around the cellar. We gave the homeowner a little bit of a tray here to, as he's putting wines and doing some kind of organization, he's got a spot to put the wines. And it matches the racking. So what we did is we built it out of the same mahogany, same finish, so it kind of blends in with the racking. And it's become not only a practical thing for access to the higher parts of the racking, but it's actually a nice piece visually to look at.